Dingo Doodles. Recap.
My
Recap.
memory's
Yeah,
crap.
and if we haven't already, record.
Yep, recording has begun. So the last time we were here, everyone gathered at Boss's castle for a magnificent ball, only for it to go off the rails with people transforming into dragonborns, Shadow Demon appearing to choke the queen, and mass panic ensues. You all managed to knock down the dragonborns and have them arrested, and everyone in the ball is safe and sound. But the unfeeling ease of the night going away still holds heavily on your heart. As you all walk back to your keep, some of you are able to fall asleep easily, some not so much. So according to the role-playing last time, a lot of you start to fall asleep, but Nephrite gets up and has a midnight snack. What do you do?
She's basically just in a state of what entirely just happened. And she doesn't even know where to start looking. So she just went downstairs to get a cup of tea and she's just sitting down at the table.
You see Suri flying close behind you and giving you a bit of a worried snuggle.
I'm fine, Zuri. I'm fine. Let me rephrase. Physically, I'm fine. Mentally, I don't know. Everything just went up in flames. It was going perfectly early on. Everybody was having fun. Everybody was able to relax. Elise and I were able to talk to the Drow Queen and her entourage. Gwen was able to just spend time with his dad and so on and so forth. Just after the Queen, everything just started going. Ugh. There are so many questions that needs to be answered, and these can't wait till the morning. And I don't want to wake the guys up. They need to sleep.
Can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Perception check. Making sure everything. Ah! Oh! Thank God I had that fixed. 16.
You hear a faint knock on the door.
Come in.
Sophia, somehow you disappeared.
I know my roll 20 was my computer like froze for some odd weird reason.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. Let me rephrase that, Nefra. You hear a knock from the front door.
She gets up and goes to the front door. Who is it?
You hear a voice on the other side. It's me, Azrael. We met at the party?
One moment. And she unlocks and opens the door. Come in.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Me directly? No. The rest of the party is asleep. My mind's just rushing for a bit. Would you like a drink?
I'm afraid I can't stay that long. I just came by to make sure that you and your party were okay.
At the moment, I think we're good. Just...
Really? Because you do not look or sound good.
Would you have to know exactly what caused all of that? The outbreak of Dragonborn going crazy, the shadow demon that just appeared out of nowhere, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bombard you with these questions. I just don't know where to start looking.
Well, at least you're thinking about everything. A couple of people if I talked about would rather forget the whole incident. But
I think some of my party members too, but
as for the
This-
Dragonborns, I've got no idea. I have a suspicion for the Shadow Demon, but it's not like I can prove anything.
this wasn't meant to happen. I'm sorry.
But no, if you need to vent, go ahead. I won't stop you.
Out of character, really?
Yes.
Sophia, I wish I could just smack you upside the head for that. Because I do not ship it. I do not.
What happened?
Sidebar
In the
chat. So,
chat.
sidebar chat. Sophia literally said these 3 words exactly. I ship it in all caps.
Anyway,
At this point, Sophia, you ship anyone with a kitchen sink.
Maybe.
I ship it.
Anyway,
So what?
going back to
Anyway.
the story.
Yeah, anyway. Sorry about that.
It's not much of an event. I don't even know what to call this. I'm worried about my party. I'm worried about my family. I'm worried about the queen. Just there's so much on our plates right now, and we're trying to get rid of it bit by bit. When you think, oh hey, we got one giant course done. We only got 2 more left to go. We only got 1 more left to go. Then, boom, out of nowhere, a party member starts running off into the middle of the mountains, and they get caught by shadow demons to the point of near death. And we have to drag them back over here to just tell them, stop running off or you're gonna get us all killed. And then we even find out about stuff about their families, and that causes another course for us to try and just get out of the way. And then we have the stuff with the queen, and then everything's fine. Everything's great. Everybody's safe. Everybody's having a good time. Everything's all hunky-dory. Then that train wreck happens.
It's almost like
Again,
one bad thing keeps happening over, and then something else, and then it keeps going down the line to a domino effect, and you're trying to figure out which domino to put the stop in.
hit the nail on the head.
Which brings me to a question. Why are you bearing other people's burdens on just yourself?
Nephrite actually just stops to think about that. Put it simply, I'm an empath. I worry about others more than I worry about myself. It's not the best quality, but it's a quality that makes me happy. As long as I know other people are happy and safe, then I'm happy.
You see this downward look on Asriel as if he's starting to be in deep thought about something. Then he looks at you and says, whoever you think will make you happy. If your need to make others safe makes you feel happy, make sure you're not too oblivious if that smile that you get taken advantage of.
I'll try.
Anyway, I just came by to see if you were safe. Shame we never really got our dance. But I'll leave you for the night, and I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Maybe.
Good night, Miss Nephrite.
Good night. Good night, kind sir. And she closes and locks the door. I'll try and talk to the others in the morning before I start burning myself out. And she is going to take Zuri and go to bed.
Alright, so you go to bed with heavy eyelids, and just like everyone else, you fall into a deep sleep.
One thing I want to bring up that you forgot to mention, out of character, was Ogman's mark growth. Just want to bring that up, though.
She didn't want to reveal everything, because, again, she just met the guy, and even though he had a listening ear, she didn't want to reveal everything for the sake of the safety of the party.
Oh, I know that. It's just that Kat didn't bring up that part of the worry for the party.
Well, we all saw this coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, who's getting the dream?
My money's on Ogman.
My money's on Nephrite.
I think it actually might be Dazo.
Could be. Or it could be Quinn.
We
Somehow
don't know.
not.
But let's let
Yeah.
Kat show us who.
Alright.
Oh, first one, finally.
Oh.
Yep, Ogman, you wake up to this cold, lonely one-man island surrounded by a murky sea of discarded ruins. And you see Avalon, they're almost in full physical form, but it's like there are parts of him that are like fading in and out.
I have a character question. Would Ogden know about Avalon being here being dangerous for him?
You remember the first time you came here? It was a bit of an unpleasant experience for Avalon, but he cannot retreat.
Ogden's going to attempt, because I think I know exactly what you're doing, going to attempt to put his hand on Avalon's shoulder in a comforting way. Does my hand go?
The hand actually touches Avalon.
Don't worry, Avalon. I'm here with you. I'm ready to go at your own pace.
I always hate this place. It feels wrong to be here.
I agree. But again, I'm ready to go at your own pace.
Well, I don't think my pace would really matter since, well, I'm more attached to you than you are to me.
True. He then takes his hand off of Avalon's shoulder and pretty much lets his hand to be a case of holding his hand.
Avalon takes it, looks around the area. Why are we even at this spot?
That is something I'd like to know. Let's go. And he's going to gently lead himself and Avalon to the edge of the bridge, to the point where they're off it but not on it yet. So,
Oh. Give me light.
let that be light.
You do really have to make that reference.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yes, you did.
He went there.
Looks like the bridge is out.
The bridge is out! Sorry.
Grab, pull the lever!
Okay, guys, would you please?
Yeah, mute. Because I'm at least nice enough to do that for you guys most of the time. So,
Guys, would you leave those jokes alone for tonight?
You had to get one in there, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Because you guys made the jokes. I wasn't gonna try to do any.
so what does Augment see specifically, as well as what can he think he can do?
You see what looks to be broken wood over, some rocks. Like, not sharp rocks, but smooth rocks that are a little slippery. And the murky water surrounding both of them.
Would we be able to cross without the bridge?
You will be able to cross without the bridge.
He's going to let go of Avalon's hand and bend down a bit as a sort of piggyback sort of idea for Avalon.
I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't have legs.
You can just hang on to me.
Alright. So, Avalon gets onto your back.
And with that, Ogden is going to carefully and cautiously begin walking across. making sure he has his footing with each step.
Okay.
I need you to make a perception check here.
One moment. Wait, let me double check. I have normal, public, perception. Oh,
Well,
got it.
mark it.
Yep, mark the
Yep.
12.
No. I'm
Wow.
scared. I am scared.
You kind of see at the corner of your eye as you're walking, you see what looks to be some small hands starting to come out from the water. Well, not coming out, but it's more like hands made of the water starts slowly shooting out to attempt to grab you and Avalon.
Okay. Give me. So he's gonna still be cautious to make sure he has his footing, but he's gonna hurry up a little bit. So, and if they do get a hold of Augment, he's going to toss Avalon. Is pretty much the end goal.
Alright, then make a dexterity save, please.
Okay, dexterity save. Nope, I probably.
No.
Fail.
Let me put it this way: unless it's a low DC. Because remember, I'm still being cautious.
Yep, and what's your AC?
AC is 13 without mage armor. Wait, no, or is it? Wait, give me a second to check. I want to double check mage armor real quick. Sorry.
I think mage armor
Sure.
gives you a +1, I think.
No, base 13 plus 1, and then base armor class is 10 plus 1, so it's 11, I think. So, never mind.
Yep, so either way, you see the hands of water keep coming up to grab you, but they just miss you. However, they somehow grab Avalon and start pulling at him. Help!
Okay.
Help!
Augment is going to hold on to Avalon, trying to pull him out from the grip. What
Okay.
roll?
That would be a strength check.
Come on, be good.
I went. Are you kidding me? I rolled a nat 20 pre-session, and now I'm rolling this terribly. What the hell?
Yep,
What
you
is with
lost.
this dice and
Yep,
hitting
you
me?
lost your grip on Avalon, and he starts to be pulled down into the water. Help!
Augment's going to do something crazy. He's going to dive headfirst into the water to try and deal with the hand. To put it bluntly, he's diving headfirst to sort of tackle the water made up of that arm.
Dive head in.
Yeah, into the arm, sort of. I guess, sort of a tackle.
Okay. Make it a flex check for me, please.
Where the hell are you? I have proficiency in that. There we go.
There we go. So
Nat 20.
you realize before diving in that if you dive in, it's most likely your head's gonna hit the rocks. So you jump in, and you make a number of splashes in the lake to kind of disrupt the water hands enough to grab Avalon back and pull yourself and him out.
So I would end up what, here?
I'm gonna say more like here.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I thought for a second I lost control of him. So he's pretty much carrying Avalon out of the water.
Yes.
So sorry about that.
Yep. And You look and you see Avalon's eyes full of worry and fear. What was that about?
Don't know. He's going to gently put Avalon down and then ruffle his hair. At least you're safe.
Hey, as much as we're out of the water, we're not exactly out of danger yet. You forgotten about this place?
Ogden, let me put it this way, as long as Avalons don't Ogden, he can, even with a nat 1 and insight, tell the smile on his face is somewhat forced right now. I know. Don't worry. And Ogden's going to take a look around as well as a singular step forward. So I'm going to roll perception. So come on. Let me. Perception. There we go.
Okay.
What does he see?
Yep. Perception.
To just look around. And so let that be light.
Yep, let there be light. And you hear what seems to be a mutter of arcanic words.
Does Ogden recognize the words or the voice?
You do recognize the voice as someone you looked to in your tribe.
Ogden somewhat goes stiff, but takes cautious steps forward until he officially sees who it is.
Just give me one moment.
Okay.
Yep. You see near a campfire a very, very old orc decorated in robes and has a bone headdress. And you recognize him as the shaman of your tribe.
Because Ogden would have known his name after pretty much backstory reasons. What would the name be? You can whisper it to me, or you can just say it.
His name is Draxor.
Draxor? And he starts. He's not scared now, or just more concerned, sort of idea.
You look upon him, and it is like he's meditating over the fire.
Ogden smirks, then goes to the other side of the campfire, and to an extent gets into a meditative stance along with him.
Avalon kind of looks at you going, "What are you doing?" Do you think that's smart?
You're right. But still, though, this is something Draxor and I would do. A lot. With some of the other elders.
Yeah, in the real world, but not in this world.
You're right. We should keep our guard up. Ogden's gonna get out of the meditative stance. But he's going to... Pretty much Avalon notices that he's gone from calm and relaxed to a case of he's keeping his senses up of like hearing, sight, smell for anything that might approach.
In that case, can you make a roll for me?
What do I need to roll?
I would say perception at advantage.
Okay, one moment. Hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah, better than the 2.
Yep, you heighten your senses to prepare for anything that it doesn't surprise you when something suddenly appears behind you.
Out of character, would this be the first time they met or no?
Yes, this will be the first time.
Ogman pretty much whips around, pretty much somewhat steps back a bit, but puts himself between Droxor and this person,
Yep,
and he's glaring at her.
yep, and you see Avalon trying to get behind you while the lady holds up her hand. Please, I do not mean any harm. I'm a spectator, nothing more.
Then who are you?
I believe the friends in your circle called me Alanta.
Ogman lets out a little bit of a. You know how when you huff from your nose, he's pretty much doing a little bit of that. There's only companions. Friends only bring pain.
Friends, companions, pacts, trust, aren't they the same thing?
No. Trust can be manipulating to causing pain. I would know that. And he is still glaring at her.
So you're a lonely soul then?
Not completely alone. And he pretty much looks at through the side of his eyes to Avalon.
But yet you said you don't trust anyone. Do you trust your friend there?
Yeah. He is pretty much, let me put it this way, it is very obvious to everyone here that he is still on guard. Because yes, he's heard about her, but to him, he has zero reason to trust her.
And
Sound? There's a spoiler reason.
yep, and as she walks, it almost looks like she is floating over the scenery. So tell me, what's the difference between your trust with your spirit rather than the trust you have with your companions or your tribe or anyone you've come in contact with?
Because I know that because with Avalon, he's looked out for me so far, and he's shown me no reason to distrust him. Yes, the others have done both, but there are times where it's mostly better to keep my guard up.
But the
And he
more
pretty much makes it that way. If she wants to get to Droxroy, she has to go through him.
do not put your guard up for me. As I said, I'm a spectator, not an enforcer like you. Or should I say, a child like you.
Oh boy, Cat. You see his neutral face go into somewhat of a snarl. No words, just a snarl.
Did I hit a nerve? I was only speaking the truth.
A child? No. I was never given the right to be a child. So for that, I might as well just be a living weapon.
A weapon. A thing with no heart, who only knows how to kill. Are you thinking of yourself with your friend on that note?
No. You think of weapon in a different form. There are different types. Even when the weapon that is meant to protect, that's the weapon I am. To help and protect.
There are weapons that help and protect, and yes, they do have different types, but in the end, they're only used for one purpose: to kill.
And if Ogwen's actually going to cut her off after the to kill part and add or be killed.
No. To be killed is the fool who doesn't have a weapon. If you have a weapon, then you have the means to kill. The question really is, who are you gonna point the weapon to? Do you kill yourself of your feelings? Do you kill those around you to spare them? Who would you kill to save your friend? Or should I not call him a friend, since that's what you never see people as?
So I'm just trying to think of what to say. I'm sorry. Again, that was out of character.
Yep. You see Alinta smile as you see her fly over to this side. And she points one finger at Avalon and one finger at the shaman, going, would you kill your spirit friend if it meant protecting the shaman? Or would you kill the shaman in means of protecting your spirit friend?
Ogden pretty much goes. Best way to describe it is he goes around Draxor to get between him and Avalon and being like, or option 3, you kill me and they escape.
You see her smile and says, see, you are nothing like a weapon that you claimed. Now how about you say that to the real world? And know that trust and companionship would be a great medicine for you. And before you speak again, you see the dream fade, and you wake up.
Ogden, with the way he was sleeping, he just looks at his hand and pretty much in his own mind there's thoughts going a million miles an hour. But then his open palm as he's looking at it, clenches it into a fist and just lets out a sigh, and he mutters to himself, and as quiet as he can say this, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? And he then opens the fist to pretty much rub the bridge of his nose, knowing exactly what he might be doing might be stupid and dangerous. But he's willing to accept the consequences.
And on that note, everyone else can wake up.
Wait, where is Augment?
Over
Room beside
here.
ground.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, Null wakes up. He's been seated against the side of Lorelai's bed. Just couldn't bring himself to lay down, and just somewhat worn out from just. As he wakes up, he just keeps repeating what he was whispering to himself. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what, darling?
That we weren't able to save them all those years ago. They could have had the same kind of life you were able to give me.
You're still mulling over that?
Why wouldn't I? I felt like a failure. And I was so stupid last night. I felt like I should have been punished for that failure. And I'm sorry I did that. I was willing to let Kyle kill me just so you would survive. I'm sorry. I was taking the risk of breaking that promise we made. Sometimes I just don't know if I'm worthy of anything that's happened to me.
Okay, you can make a dexterity save. That's up to you, but Lorelai slaps you.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take it. Darn it.
Yep.
Yeah, I deserve that.
You take 3 damage.
Okay. And we are perfectly, we're all healed up, right? So,
Yep. Long rest,
so-
guys.
okay, if that's...
We got all the spell slots back, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, if you are gonna listen to me, no. 1, you better not think about throwing your life away like that ever again, you understand? I don't know how I could live with myself if you die like that, especially before our wedding. And 2nd, don't ever think of yourself as a failure because you were saved and they didn't. That is not fair to the good luck you have in life. And 3rd, who says we failed them? They're in jail. They're not dead. We still have a chance to save them.
You're right. That's why... When we go down and make breakfast for everyone, we're gonna make something for the 3 of them as well. So that they can have... When we visit the 3 of them later, whenever we do have the time to visit them, we can give them a start to a life of hopefully a life of the freedom that they deserve. A life they can choose to build, not from those people that did all of this to us.
And you actually see Lorelai put her finger across your lips and going, you really do overtalk a lot about stuff like this.
Sometimes I question it. I just need to know all the... I try my best to find all the answers. I don't know everything, and I want to know. Like, I want to know... This magic, this transformation, was it all of it given to me, or is it something I was born with? Or is there a god actually watching over me?
We can worry about
I mean,
all that
Olanta said that...
Yes?
It's just that Olanta said that destiny had its eye on me, and... But what kind of destiny? just don't know.
For whatever destiny has in store for you, you have me beside you all the way.
You're right. Thanks, Lori. I don't know what I'd do without you.
And she gives you a hug and a peck on the cheek.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Avenger? Come! And we're gonna head downstairs to the kitchen.
Okay, and if you're cooking utensils with advantage.
Alright, just a moment.
Actually, if it's okay, I was gonna go ask Snow to see if I could help.
No!
No.
Well, I'm doing it in character, so
Yeah, I know, but... Oh, here we go.
hey, no. Do you need help? with
Ah! Dang
Do you
it!
need help?
It's almost like a bad luck charm. As soon as you come in, it goes bad.
Okay, that's
Yes.
mean.
Are we
Hey,
wrong?
Hey,
He's had a
kid.
rough morning.
Hey, you two. Do you need help cooking?
No, it's alright. I just had a rough night. This is what I get for worrying too much.
Do you still hold a grudge over me for that soup?
You need to try your hand at it.
Me and Daisy can both help. After all,
Pardon.
didn't you say you want me to practice?
Out of character and pardon this pun, there are way too many cooks in the kitchen.
You're the one to try your hand at cooking.
Go right
If I'm
ahead.
looking at an out one, I swear to God, I ain't helping y'all.
I got purified food and drink.
Well, that would
Yeah,
make,
that's probably gonna help with how bad the
Yep.
cooking was.
Okay,
yep,
what
that
do
would
we need
make
to roll?
Noel's cooking edible.
Alright, so Dizzo's gonna go ahead and cast purify food and drink.
On what? There's no food or drink to purify. Y'all didn't cook yet.
Well,
Man.
yeah, I used the skill check and all.
Yeah,
Fine.
he used cook's utensils.
Okay.
Yeah, but basically all he can really cook with that roll is a big pile of scrambled eggs.
I guess it's better than nothing, and he's
Yeah. In
Yeah,
short
he's-
terms, you
he-
kind of
he-
make hangover food while you're stuck in a hangover.
and he's gonna package up 3 extra servings for the prisoners.
What's the extra? What's the extra breakfast for?
That's for the prisoners when we visit them.
Oh, you mean the 3 dragons?
Well, as you clearly saw, they weren't really dragonborn. They're
sure
kind of like, yeah, they were kind of like me.
So
But
the real dragons.
something like that. Just, well, it's not the best, but it'll do for now. Maybe I'll try to make something for them another time.
Or we
In any
could stop
case-
at a cafe and pick something up for them. That's always an option.
True, but sometimes making something home cooked is always better. That's why I just wanted to give it to them. That's what I wanted to do for them. It just wouldn't feel the same.
Well, how about you have breakfast first, and then we can try again a little. We can try again a little later.
Okay. Thanks, Lori. I maybe I'm just having an off morning.
We all have those, dear.
Yeah.
And I think on that note, we're gonna start. We will switch over to Augment and Cortana. Who is
Where is they?
there
Cortana's room.
in their Katana's room? He walks in and he sees her holding her eyes and giving Doug this pain look.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I don't know, my eyes just. Ugh, they're stinging today. Ah.
Obvious fact, I was gonna try to see what I can figure out. So, medicine check, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, so it'll be a medicine check.
Wah wah.
Table flip. Out of character table flip, not a real one. Don't worry.
Yeah, other than her holding her eyes, you can't really see anything physically wrong with her.
Can't really tell you much, even though, but then again, I'm not really an expert on these things. Come on. He holds out his hand for Cortana to grab, sort of idea. He holds it close enough so that she can sort of. Best way to describe it is how, in real life where you can sometimes feel the presence of people around you somewhat. That's
Yep.
pretty much what Ogden is doing with holding out his hand. So that way it's pretty much felt that she can tell that he's holding out his hand.
Yeah, you can see her try to hold both eyes with one hand and just try to wail around her other hand in hopes to find Augment.
He grabs the other flailing hand. I'll guide you. Don't worry.
Yeah, Dezo comes up and knocks on the door. You guys coming? And then Dezo noticed that Cortana holding her eyes is like,
And Ogden is holding her hand, sort of.
yeah, can
You
Dezo
can-
try to medicine check, see what is up with her eyes?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. That was my plan from the beginning, to bring her to the rest
See.
of the group.
Normal, right?
Yep.
Yep, it'll be normal.
That one.
Yeah,
You
mark
know
it.
less than me. Mark it.
Mark it.
Yep, just a second.
Continuing on, though.
Yeah. Daisy tried to
I
help,
thought having
but
bigger eyes, I would see something. Guess not.
yep, nope, you don't see anything.
I was going to take her to the rest of the group to see if they might be able to figure something out. And he is still holding Cortana's hand and is gently sort of trying to guide her out of bed without having her get hurt.
Yeah, and Dezo will kind of help out too.
And then pretty much Cat just transfer Ogden, Dezo, and Cortana all the way to the kitchen.
Yep,
Well, dining room.
I'm working on that.
Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
Pardon, Cat. Is Nyx and
Yep, Nyx and Tuck are coming too. Just give me a moment.
oh, I
Yeah,
just
you only do
I
one
just
thing at a time.
I just
Sorry.
thought they weren't supposed to be there.
You're fine.
Well, we've had one of each so far. Come on. And I was pretty much guiding Cortana to a seat beside Nephrite and her parents, sort of idea. And pretty much being a gentleman in it as well, to pull out the chair for her with one hand.
Yeah, and then Dezo goes back to her seat.
Yeah. So Cortana would pretty much be sitting like here or here.
Cat, you are evil.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cat,
I
I could
ship it.
hug you. And then Augment is just gonna go sit right beside Avelios on the other end of the table.
Just gonna move.
You know there's a seat right here.
Aerith,
No,
are you
sorry.
Aerith, are you alright?
I was gonna look at
ice
Clem.
stinging. I'm fine.
I was about to bring that up, Glenn, and you forget though, it's not Aerith, it's Cortana, remember?
Oops.
Nick
Give me
Maybe
a
I
says,
can
second.
go get some
Um,
water for you.
Nick stands up going, wait, your name's not Aerith?
I was gonna look at her and be like, it's a long story.
Just one thing at a time. First, the eyes. Aerith, would you mind if I take a look?
Sure.
Okay, medicine, public, normal,
You'd be better.
poor. Not by much.
Only one better than Augment.
Yeah.
Also, let it be known, Nephri's not proficient in medicine, but if anybody else who has not rolled and is proficient in medicine, I do have Flash of Genius for the new day, so I can help them out more.
No, I was gonna speak up before anyone else can make it a check on her. He's gonna be like, should I just contact Charles and have him get a doctor for that?
To make things easier, I would say so. Let's try to get a doctor here as soon as they can.
As soon as he hears that from Nephrite, tap the earring to Trellis, and then he's gonna wait for an answer before saying anything.
Okay, you tap your earring and all of a sudden you hear, oh, I'm awake, I'm awake, I'm awake. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt your sleep, but Cortana has some kind of problem with her eyes, so we're hopefully gonna need you to get a doctor to the keep as soon as they can get here. Sorry to wake you.
Alright. What was it?
Cat, you were cutting out a bit there, so
Well, that's kind of the point. He was kind of dozing in and out.
yeah. Okay. Again, just
Okay.
at the earliest convenience. Then he's gonna cut everyone else out of the earring. And he's going to step to the corner and whisper something into the earring. Two Trails alone. Oh wait, whoopsies. I almost made that public. I need to send that to Wiki.
Mm-mm. Slash W and the name of who you're trying to send it to.
I know. I almost said. That's why. And I said I almost did, but forgot the name, so give me a line.
You could also do it to the GM too.
Yeah, you
And-
could do it GM too. So, just
And
I know.
anyway,
Or
there is a knock on the door, and you see Core enter. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, Core.
Morning.
morning corn.
And he looks up and notices Cortana's eyes twitching, going, what happened with her?
We don't know. All we can discern is her eyes hurt. Apparently, they've been stinging ever since she woke up. I'm guessing.
Mind if
I'm
I
just
take-
gonna.
Mind if I
I
take
was
a look?
gonna. Sorry. Oh wait, no, I can't make the guess because I wasn't in the room, so never mind.
Yeah. Core goes over to Cortana and looks at her eyes and goes, are her eyes normally this blue?
What do you mean? I mean, we know that they can change colors, but I've never
Yeah.
seen her eyes blue.
Hey,
Didn't she wear contacts for the ball?
Stupid question.
Out of
Did she
character,
take
I don't
out-
remember.
No, I was going to speak up immediately. Did she take them out before she went to sleep? And he's looking directly at Cortana when saying this.
I guess she didn't.
I'm not used to wearing contacts.
Don't worry.
I forgot I had them.
That's okay. All of us forgot a lot of things.
Well, at least the best part, we know what's causing it. Maybe the contacts dried out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're gonna itch for a bit.
And it's like, how about you try to remove the contacts for a while?
Yep.
You could also try to soak your head in some cold water too.
But that'd be with the eyes open, I think. Am I wrong?
Yep,
Mhm.
then I'll go help her with that. And afterwards I got a few announcements for you guys. So give us a few minutes.
I was going to say something before you can leave, though. I'm guessing one of them's going to be a meeting with the Queen to fill her in.
Yes.
Okay.
We all knew it was coming. Can't say it's a
Yeah.
surprise.
Yep, especially with how much of a let me put it this way, out of character, censored, in character, using the obvious swear word, show.
Yeah, which Jason would cover Quinn's ears.
Nix's. What about Nix's?
I got
I'm
that.
sure her caregiver would cover her ears. And give
Oh, her caregiver
Look.
probably punched the guy before he starts swearing in front of her.
You forget, though, I'm at the other side of the table.
Ugh.
Is that necessary?
Hey, I censored myself IRL, so, yeah.
No, I said that in character.
In character, though.
Alright. Well, with how bad it went, I wouldn't be surprised. If that's the nicest way to put it.
You could have still
Uh,
have done it without using foul language.
Anyway, I'm.
Yes, let's hear the news. And he's looking directly at him, so.
Yes. So, the Queen would like to have an audience with you in about 30 minutes or so. Discuss everything that's happened last night.
Oh, yay.
From what I've heard, you guys did the Queen a great service, but it came with its complications.
Of course it did.
When do things not come with complications?
If I may ask, how bad are the complications from 1 to 10?
I unfortunately
yeah.
cannot answer that.
Yeah, you'll see kind of Dezo looking down with a like sweat drop. It's like
Dezo,
yes.
is there something that you would like to tell us before we go see the Queen?
I probably let something slip.
Something
gonna-
slip. Cortana,
I was
Cortana
going to-
kind of yells.
Sorry.
You
No,
pretty much
no.
blab up the entire liberation to the Dragonborns.
What?
Hey, to be fair, she was
What
only
to
just
be
trying to be
fair?
friendly.
No, what to be fair, Quinn? Not only was that supposed to be a party of peace and tranquility, and also a time for us to try and get in good graces with the other kingdoms who are trying to be civil with everybody who is not keen on the 3 races that we have in this party, 4 if we're including Tughawk and his child. So, please enlighten me. Where is the to be fair portion on that? Dazo,
No.
why did you think about that? Why did you even do that?
Can I?
I'm sorry. It like slipped.
The slip part? Ogman's gonna. As soon as Dazo says the slip part, one moment. Where is the slap? What do I need to roll?
No, there was no.
Let me explain. I'm not saying where I'm slapping yet, but what do I need to roll to slap?
Unarmed. That would be unarmed strike.
I don't think I have that on the sheet. Yeah, I don't.
No.
You should have it on the sheet.
In that case, it'll be a strength check.
Okay. Because Ogman is smacking her upside the head.
It would be a D20 for plus strength with
Yeah.
or dex damage is usually 1 plus your modifier.
Yeah, which is modifier is 0 for
Yeah.
strength.
So he's smacking Days upside the head as hard as possible.
I tried to stop
Yeah,
him.
strength check and not a save, so.
I'm gonna say it's. I'm gonna say no because, well, A, he is a lot taller than you.
So yeah, I have smacked her upside the head, and now give me a sec to pull up my little note on Ogman's angry speech. So 1 moment. And there we go.
Yeah, while you do that, the dragon is typing something.
Oh, okay, I'll hold it. Okay. I shall let Durgan speak.
Ogman and the shins.
Quinn, stop. Because that was an actual punishment that she needed. So if you want to allow that kind of situation happen, where we blabber everything that we know about a dangerous, hostile situation, where a possible enemy would be at the same thing that we're at, and they could use that information against us, then by all means, attack the Punisher, and then I can do the same thing to you.
Well, do you know why I did that?
Okay, next time I would ask you to, do your speech and then roll intimidation.
No, I'm doing that to shut Neff right up and not give her a chance to speak anymore, because Ogman really wants to let this out.
But you're making the same points.
We're making the same points, though.
Because Dazo would be was talking in Draconic, which.
Oh, that's part of my speech. That's part of my speech. Can I please get to the speech, though?
By all means.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What were you thinking? I know I couldn't understand because you were speaking in Draconic. On top of the fact I was trying to listen to the tieflings, so I put trust in you to not do something stupid, and you go and now I hear you pulled this stupid stunt? Congratulations! You might as well be handing your friend and your parents' head to that racist king, or get them killed at the very least. Even Nyx here, you might as well be killing with your own 2 hands, or even Quen or any of us here, you might as well be killing with your own 2 hands. You're not Dazel the Stubborn, you're Dazel the Destroyer. And he, after pulling that, Ogman just pretty much angrily stomps out of the room to the training room, letting nothing get between him and the training room. So, again, Sophia, I'm sorry if that came across as too mean, but yeah.
I know it was like all in character.
Yeah.
Well,
But
at least it wasn't in character. I mean,
You mean out of character?
Yeah.
But yeah, again though, how much did you guys like the speech a little bit? Or it wasn't really a speech, just more a quick rant.
It's better
I
than
agree.
not killing one of us.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then,
Back on track with the rest of the party.
yeah, you'll see Dazo kind of lower head, and she is like, mentally beating herself up, and then you'll kind of see some tears running down her face.
Trust me, Dazo, you're not the only one who feels guilty. And I already took my licks this morning from Lori. I let my guard down last night because being confronted by my past by that, I felt like I wanted to be punished for it, but I'm alive because I'm here for a reason to fight back against this liberation, whatever it is. It should never have happened. That whoever caused this, it's just stopped. No one deserves a life like that.
Well, no, please promise from now on, if you at least feel sorry for yourself, please at least try to defend yourself somewhat, please.
Yeah. I will, especially when talking doesn't work. I will try to, at the very least, defend myself. And if it's someone I'm trying to save, I'm not gonna just at least try to knock them out.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea.
Didn't we do that for the entirety of the last combat, though?
Well, we will be focusing on that if we have to fight the other three. Which reminds me,
Wait,
have you heard anything about the woman who was taken into custody alongside Kyle and Nash?
Unfortunately, I'm unable to disclose that outside of the castle. You have to go into the castle to get that information.
With that, I'm gonna have a word with Nash.
Not before you have a word with me and the queen. Because she needs to hear about that mistake you pulled.
But
there is no but.
Can I say
Dazo.
something? Can I say something after Nephrite speaks? After Nephrite speaks...
You already...
You already did your thing. You're out of the room.
I was gonna say I hear a raging scream from the training room. That's it.
Okay, fair.
Ends up breaking.
Yeah, just
3 more. Storm?
No, I'm good.
no, he was waiting for a response as Quinn because he asked you, did you say there were 3 more?
Yeah, there... well, we don't know which of the, well, there's only one other male among the other 6 that were in the lab. Aside from Kyle and Nash, there was also Alex, Luna, Mia, and Jessica.
Well, based on Luna's name, she's probably a dragon that harnesses the power of the moon.
Well, we don't know, but we'll see. We don't know if the female that was taken was Luna, Jessica, or Mia. We'll have to find out when we visit them.
Yeah, and then you'll see kind of Dazo like mentally beating herself up, and then she lets out a sigh. I think we should go meet with the queen now, rather than have to wait.
To be honest, I literally, at this point in time, don't even know what to do or say. While everyone was asleep, I was up late at night, basically putting myself in a worried stupor over everything that happened. I didn't want to wake any of you all up because I knew you all needed to sleep. But after hearing that, I don't even
Okay.
know how the queen will react. I'm trying to figure out how I should react.